Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. I'm looking to see is my mic working. My mic is working. I hear it on the TV. I got a video here that didn't make the grade. It's one Tammy done. You know how I put them reject videos out? This is a edited live video. How about that, y'all? How about that for something new? A edited live video. All right, hello, Pamela Vargas, Michelle, Pumpkin Bird. Hey, you had to think about that in a while, didn't you? Tammy does good videos. Yes, Tammy's been doing pretty good there. She messed up on this one right here, though. I'm going to show y'all. Hey, Cajun Mom. Look, Tammy, y'all, you know, y'all might not realize it. Oh, man, let me take White Earth. AB got mad at me. Let me take White Earth. I'll be right with you. White Earth's not a YouTube geek, though. So I text him, and let's see, go. You know, I got like 4 things running through my mind, and then my mind went blank. What I was going to say. Oh, yeah, I remember now. A lot of times when I go live at night is when Tammy goes to sleep. And I don't plan that, but I notice I do that. I've noticed I do that. And let's see. Let me get. See, I just sat down here, y'all. Is what the problem is. I just sat down. Get my thoughts together. So one of the things is I'm gonna sue Tammy's doctor. I'm gonna throw a lawsuit on him. or he's going to cut back on the dosage one. He's got to cut back on the dosage, y'all. Oh, did that video sitting there just mess everybody up? Yeah, Tammy's okay. She gets him hormone pellets. And I am 65 years old now. You know, like, I'm really old man. Hell on. Hey, did this video right here sit just mess everybody up from chatting? It just sitting there. Like, you don't know whether to chat or not because the video's sitting there. You need some of those pellets too, Danny. Hey, pellets. Well, maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe then I can keep up. Danny, don't say you're old. I am 64. But different people's old is different people, you know. Uh, hey, y'all heard me say it a bunch of times before. I was young for a long time, and I slowed down. And went over there and watched Grandma a few minutes this morning. And my heart is a little hurt. You know, I got her back on track, you know. I got her back on track. And what she said was, I'm gonna take this off the screen because it just worrying everybody that they don't know whether to chat or not. Oh, ain't that the reason I made that video saying if you're sitting there ready to go live, why are you leaving? Why are you leaving from the spot where you're gonna go live? And this is the part that hurt my feelings. She said, when I mess up, Danny makes a video about me. And boy, y'all know how them people over there on Grandma's channel is. You know, they assume the worst. They don't assume I'm helping her. And I got her back on track. You heard that, Alona? I didn't watch too much out of that. I didn't get mad or nothing, you know. I didn't get mad. But like I was just thinking about it, you know. When I mess up, he makes a video about me. I made a video to help her. But that part was left out, you know. There's a man that come over here today. That was a big time. He put up fences in Dublin. Residential, industrial. He was big time, big time. You'd see him everywhere putting up fences. And that man was a dealer. You got to be a big time dealer to get some of the stuff I was using to make that antenna. That's the reason you didn't see none of my antennas on eBay, because they couldn't get the stuff. The people couldn't get the stuff to do it. You can make one, but you'll have a bunch of money in it. And I was buying some stuff that's cheap, but you got to be a dealer to get it. And that man was a friend of mine, and he said, "Hell yeah, go up there and get all you want." He said, "They can sell it under my name, and you just pay for it." And he said, I said, "Well, I'll let you write it off on your taxes." Because I was buying a lot of stuff, you know, $600, $700, or $800 worth at the time, you know, about all I could haul on that little truck. And he come over here today. Ain't seen him in a while. I said, "You still putting up fences?" Hey there, Judy. He said, "No, we quit 5 years ago." Damn. Hey, let me fix my title, y'all. I just now seen it. All right, I got it. He said, "I sold my business about 5 years ago." And I turned around and looked at Tammy. I said, "Tammy, has it been 5 years since I was selling on eBay?" And see, the reason I know it's been 5 years is because he sold that business 5 years ago. And I ain't called him up or got no stuff from him or nothing. Which is unbelievable, you know. 5 years done went by. He was limping. His knee was messed up. Said he was in the bed for 3 months with his knee. You know, done got a little bit older. I said, y'all still going to Santee Cooper? Fishing for them catfish? See, I know they go once a year. He said, yeah, we still go. He said, you want me to call you up next time we go? I said, yeah, call me up. They pretty well big time people, you know. But there's no telling who you like to see me with, you know. You know, y'all might listen to what people say. I listen careful, too. Well, I got a little story I'll tell you. And this is a true story. I know this young man. He was in partners with one another on this business together. He was young, you know, like got fire in him, like a Hodges. And I don't remember this, but I'm gonna tell you the part my daddy told me. And then I'm gonna tell you what I seen. So they didn't drink much. But around 5 o'clock, they got off at 6. But around 5 o'clock, they would go in there and start sipping on that liquor the last hour of the day. That's what my daddy told me. So this young man I'm talking about, he decided he want to go out on his own. Get his own business by himself. And he did. He kept him a half a gallon of liquor back in the cooler. Every day at 5 o'clock, there you go. Hit that liquor bottle. As years passed, you start going there at 4 o'clock. Then you start going in at 3 o'clock. And it got to where when he would come to work, he'd stand up there and look at the newspaper 10 or 15 minutes. He'd walk back to that cooler. 8:15 in the morning, eat at Palm Beach, Peter. Eat that nigga stick. They done that and it got worse. You say, well, how can it get worse than drinking at a 8:15 in the morning? What he done is started drinking heavier during the day. And he could handle the hell out of it for a while. And you know, when you're drinking, you might think you're thinking right. I thought right. And I probably did for the most part, but you ain't exactly the same person drinking as you are sober. He moved him some chairs up front there. Like chairs like you got in your living room. People coming in their shop and he had a successful business. Man, he was making the hell out of some money. Then he put him a TV in there. Put him a couch in there. Women coming in there. He's laying on the damn couch drunk. And he rode that horse all the way down. Until he had to shut the doors. Went out of business. He had the Cadillacs. Wife went to Jerusalem. Big money. Had it going on, boy. See, remember I told you he could handle it. But he'd wind up getting your ass, son. It did me, you know. He quit, locked the doors, went home. had a good woman like Tammy, uh, stuck with him through thick and thin. I ended up coming to work for me. I used to work for him. Ain't that hell, y'all? How was he when that happened? I don't really know. But he's probably in his 60s, when, yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in his 60s. He ran all his customers off just simply being drunk as hell up there. And he wasn't mean to him or say nothing to him. He was just drunk as hell. And I mean, like normal women like Tammy and like y'all, they just don't want to do it. I just, I mean, they don't want to go in there and talk to somebody drunk. He actually worked with me a long time. And another old man that worked for me too. It will, Della. And the whole time you think you whipping its ass, and it's actually whipping your ass. You just don't know it. You just don't realize it. And you're going down, down, down. I got friends that drank, when they was young. They drank like I did too. And I think one of them don't drink no more. But one of them does. And I mean, he don't have no problem about drinking. That's the one I showed y'all the other night on my live. That David, he don't have no trouble about drinking. But he don't start drinking and just keep on drinking. I don't know what he does no more, but he don't do like I do. Go get 4 cases. You know, y'all, I think about everything. Don't think I don't think about everything. I do. I carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. More than y'all know. You don't know who all calls me up. And it's not y'all. It's not y'all that's calling me. It's, Danny, what do I need to do? I tell him. Hey there, David. And, it kind of bothers me a little bit about, every time I mess up, Danny makes a video. Let me tell you something. My heart is genuine, boy. What does it matter to me? Does it hurt me if she messes up? Does it hurt me none? Why would I do that? Why would I try to help her? Answer that question. What would I gain out of helping? Ask yourself that question. What would I gain? Y'all understand? Me and Tammy's doing all right. How would I gain by helping her? Then 8,000 people heard every time I mess up, he makes a video. Hey, thank you, Mom. I'm helping out the kindness of my heart is right there, Cajun, Mom. But I don't, I don't want 8,000 people thinking I made a video making fun of her. And that's what they think. If you think they think good, it really wouldn't matter what I'm doing. That's what I say. And this is what I tell people. And this is what I've learned too over the years. People that don't like you might as well just go ahead and tell them to kiss your ass right off the bat. Because it don't matter what you do. They still ain't gonna like you. And I decided not to play the video. Hey y'all, I appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next time.